Was it the voice? Was it the fire burning in me?
Alright guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm MTT Pagey. In today's video we're going to go through the loadout items and score streaks that you can get in MW3. Won't be going into the guns that you get. I'll be doing that in a video later today showing all of the new MW3 guns specifically. So we're going to get into this starting with the vests. Obviously, some of the vests you'll lose like either tactical or lethal to gain extra gear slots and things like that. So that's great. So the first one we've got here is the infantry vest. It increases tac sprint duration and reduces refresh time. Duplicate effects do not stack if equipped with running sneakers. Gain the effect of lightweight boots. Obviously, running sneakers are in the boot section, which I'll show you in a little bit. Sorry, excuse me. The engineer vest spots enemy equipment, field upgrades, and score streaks through walls. Aiming down sights highlights them for the stream. Field upgrades read faster. If you put that on, you do get an extra tactical and an extra gear slot, but you do lose your lethal. So next you have the Gunner's vest, which deploys with maximum ally, improve reload speed. You lose the ability to have a boot in your gear slot, in your boot slot. Sorry, and by the looks of that, you get to use a second primary weapon as well. Duplicate effects do not stack. If equipped with mag holster, gain the effects of missions comlink. Then next is the demolition vest, where your lethal and tactical equipment resupply every 25 seconds. And you also get the access of 2 lethals instead of 1 if you use that. So that's pretty cool. Next is the CCT comms vest. Increases duration. Enemies stay on radar and zooms out radar for you and nearby enemies. Enemies you kill drop intel packs, which generate radar ping for you and nearby allies when collected. You do lose your tactical, but you gain an extra gear slot. Obviously, if you guys are playing hardcore like I tend to do, that's probably not... That vest probably isn't going to be massively useful, just for the pure fact that obviously we don't have the minimap. But on core, that could be quite... On core, I can imagine that's going to be quite good. And then the last vest is the overkill vest, which increases weapon swap speed, reload speed while sprinting. You do lose your field upgrade, but it gives you the ability to have either 2 primaries or 2 secondaries, which is really cool because then you can run like your knife and your right shield, which is really, really cool and quite useful if you're trying to level like knives and melee weapons up. But so that's quite cool, being able to run 2 secondaries or 2 primaries. But like I said, you do lose your field upgrade if you put the overkill vest on. Duplicate effects do not stack. If equipped with quick grip gloves or commando gloves, gain the effect of marksman gloves, which obviously we can go into in a little bit when we get to this section down here. So next we've got the tactical grenades. You've got stun grenade, battle rage, smoke grenade, scattermine. Scattermine I didn't have much luck with in the beta. I did try and use it, but like I said, I didn't get much luck with it, so I'm interested in trying that out come Friday to see whether I have better luck on it when the game's actually out. Decoy grenade, flash grenade, snapshot grenade, shock stick, stim, tear gas. There is one other which is I can't remember what it's called now off the top of my head. So we've got two new tacticals, which, like I said, is the scattermine and the new one at the end. But that basically tags people. So yeah, the EMD grenade. So that applies a tracking device to enemies hit, revealing them on your team's minimap. So that's quite good, especially in core. Like I said, not massively useful in hardcore unless you've got a UAV or an advanced UAV, but core that would definitely be really useful. Next we have our lethals. So you got frag grenade, claymore, throw knife, thermite, thermobaric grenade, which is kind of like, I'm pretty sure it's kind of like a thermite, but that's a newer one. Proximity mine, drill charge, Semtex, C4 throwing star. I don't think there's anything else after that. So yeah, the thermobaric grenade is a cookable grenade, creating a large explosion that stuns and leaves fiery residue and increased lethality of explosions for a period of time. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I did get a few kills with that one in the beta when I did try it out. And obviously the others we know anyway. Oh yeah, we've got the breacher drone, the other new lethal explosive drone that explodes on proximity to an enemy on impact. I got quite a few kills with this in beta. I actually quite enjoyed using the breacher drone and definitely will be using it more on Friday. So next we've got our field upgrades. We've got a heartbeat center, attacking set, trophy system, comm scrambler, med box, inflatable decoy, the ACS, the tac camera, and the munitions box, deployable cover. There is obviously more, but I'll go through when we get to that point. But all of these are pretty self-explanatory. We know what they are. The ACS automatically, the automatic beauty sight slowly captures points and temporarily hacks nearby enemy devices. Point capture applies to following modes. And that is really good, and it's quite OP on objective modes. Like, I really enjoyed using that in the beta. Yeah, then we got deployable cover, DDoS, recon drone, dead silence. It's still a field upgrade, but you do get boots that will give you dead silence as well, so that's good. So you know, loadout drop, portable radar, smoke airdrop, suppressor mine, anti-armor rounds. I think that's the last one. So we know literally the majority of these ones. So right, so getting into like the gear slots. So these are the gloves. We've got I was reading that. My video is going too quick for me. I needed to pause it. So yeah, we have the gloves. So you've got the quick grip gloves, which increase Whopper's swap speed. Audience gloves that throw equipment further and reset fuse time on thrown back grenades. Then there's the commando gloves, which you reload while sprinting. Scavenger gloves, resupply ammo and throwing knives from dead players. Marksman gloves reduce go back. Reduce sway and flinch while ADS. And then we've got assault gloves, which while jumping, accuracy and time to ADS is improved. So good for bunny hoppers. Then we've got our boots. So you've got lightweight boots, increased movement and swim speed, reduces noise while swimming. Climbing boots increase climbing and mantling speed, reduces fall damage. Running sneakers increase attack speed, duration and refreshes time. Tactical pads increase sliding distance allowed for aiming down sights and allows for aiming down sights while sliding, because obviously at the moment when you slide you have the tack stance when you aim down sight. So that will actually allow you to actually aim down sights instead of being in tack stance, I believe. Increases stance position, speeds, and crouch movement speeds. Then you've got the stalker boots, which increase strafe and ADS movement speed. And then covert sneakers, which eliminates footstep sounds. And when I used them in the beta, as well as when I was testing last night, I did notice that they do near enough get rid of the sounds of your footsteps, which is just absolutely brilliant. And then last is the gear slot. So we've got obviously tac mask, You got mission control, which reduces kill streak by 1 kill, or reduces the score streak by 125%. Because like MW2, you can either have your streaks as kill streaks or score streaks, depending on how you play. So the bone conduit headset reduces combat noise, allowing improved identification of enemy footsteps and gunshots. Mag holster improved reload speed. Backlight flashlight shows recent enemy footsteps, so that's basically tracker. LR detector warns of hostile laser and radiation sources. Threat identification system, where ADS automatically pins enemies' locations in crosshair. Data jacker, enemies you kill drop a smartphone. Collecting the smartphone generates a radar ping from that location, so that would be good in core, but probably not as much in hardcore. Signal jammer emits signal disrupting place enemy claymores and mines, warns of nearby enemy equipment, so that's going to be quite good as well. Hijacked if strobe, undetectable by AR targeting system and thermal optics, does not highlight in enemy tactical cameras or recon drones, so that's basically cold-blooded from the sounds of it. Then obviously you got Ghost, but obviously Ghost, the way that Ghost moves is you have to be moving before it to block the detection of UAVs, enemy radar sources, and heartbeat sensors. If you're sat still camping in a corner, you will still be detected. You've got to be moving, otherwise it's going to detect you. And then the last one is the EOD padding, reduces damage from non-kill streak explosives and fire. So that is the loadout stuff. Like I said, I will be getting into the weapons in a video again later on, but we can have a look at the score streaks now. So the score streaks are pretty standard. We've got UAV, then we've got the drone. That's pretty cool. So when you throw it, it will circle in the area that it is, and then it will then dive bomb on an enemy and explode. I quite enjoyed using that one. Notice it stays up for quite a long period of time. Then SAM turret, obviously that shoots down. You should, if when we get to it. So yeah, launches target missiles against air vehicles. So that's kind of cool. Bomb drone, which we know. The Guardian SC, so that's like having a concussion thing. Care package, which, you know, is standard. Counter UAV, absolute standard, gets rid of, you know, scrambles the enemy's mini-maps. Cluster mines, which obviously we know from MW2. Precision airstrike, then cruise missile, which, like I said, most of these we know what they do anyway. The SAE, water strike, remote turret, sorry, and then the SAE. Cool, got ahead of myself then. The Juggernaut recon. So the Juggernaut recon gear delivered by care package. The suit equipped with a radar that pings nearby enemies, contains riot shield, haymaker, and smoke grenade. Then we've got the Wilson HS. Overwatch Halo. VTOL jet. Emergency airdrop, carpet bomb, advanced UAV, and then chopper gunner, gunship, and obviously lastly the actual normal Juggernaut, which is obviously the highest kill streak, which will obviously give you the minigun. So you've got two versions of the Juggernaut. Yeah, I'm guessing this one is like 10 times stronger. That is all of the score streaks / kill streaks. You can change it down here between score streaks or kill streaks, depending on how you like to play. I tend to keep it on score streaks because I play objective mode, so it's a lot better for me to have it on score streaks than it is kill streaks. But that's it for this video. I will be uploading more videos later today, so make sure you guys keep an eye on that. Make sure you like and subscribe, and obviously hit the bell notification if you want to make sure you see the rest of my videos that contains more information leading up to the release of Modern Warfare 3. Catch you later, guys. Bye.
Was it the voice? Was it the fire burning in me? All of the